if Obi and Kwaso are to come in and obliterate the southern second term, the war between the Yorubas and the Igbos will go to the nearest, to the highest level. That, oh, the Igbos connive with the North to cut out Tinubu. But Tinubu is not performing. No saying Yoruba person will defend Tinubu. But this time next year, if it happens, we will be playing with Rwanda between the Igbos and the Yorubas. That the Igbos will machinate, will make effort to uproot what is so-called Yoruba price. It's not deserving, it's not worthy, but in the streets, people should think about the implications of it. And I'm worried about what will happen if an Obi gets northern support and cuts out Tinubu for a second term, which Yorubas wrongly, not meritorily believe is their turn. Something will have to happen next year. I don't want to think about it, but then, whatever you sow, you reap.
Okay, Igbo people, you've seen that. We should better take note. I'm not telling you to be scared, but it's a kind of being forewarned. And I'm not telling you to change your plans about voting. Vote whoever you want to vote. Don't be scared of anything. But let's talk about that video. You know, the guy was discussing that as if he's trying to make amends. But the actual fact is that he is one of the instigators of such trouble. And nobody is talking now. Nobody is talking. People like this have started fanning ethnic trouble. This man, I like the fact that he admitted that Tinubu is mismanaging Nigeria. But he's indirectly saying, even though Tinubu is mismanaging Nigeria, Tinubu has to do a second tenure. But he doesn't want to realize that Tinubu does not own that second tenure. That second tenure, by whatever arrangement, whether you call it zoning, belongs to the South. Even though I think the arrangement is not written. Yeah, that second tenure, including the first, belongs to the South. Tinubu managed to grab it first. It doesn't mean Tinubu has to do a second term, no. By arrangement, certain agreement with the North, it is for the South. It is not for Tinubu. Anybody that in the South can grab it. There is no time an 8 years tenure is meant just for Tinubu. Like I said, it is a matter of context for the South. Based on the agreement whatsoever. Not 8 years, South 8 years. Such agreement didn't mean it's only for a particular person or a particular ethnicity. South in present day politics of Nigeria means Southeast, South-South, and Southwest. It is not restricted to Yorubas. And by the way, how are you even sure Tinubu won the first term? Who says it is Yoruba's turn because he won the first term? So people like this man you are seeing are trying to incite violence indirectly. Can you see how he put the comment? Or was he threatening Igbo not to get involved in the election? What is he trying to imply? Now, how does it seem like a sabotage for Obi and Kwankwaso to team up? That's normal and it is welcomed. After all, in 2023, Tinubu teamed up with the North, Shettima, to make sure they win. Why didn't Tinubu choose an Igbo person? Okay, he teamed up with the North and it is fair. That is in 2023. Isn't that sabotage against us? What about 2015 when Tinubu backed Buhari? Though not as a vice, but then we saw Tinubu's hand in the defeat of Jonathan. Tinubu was very instrumental to Buhari. So for this particular man, teaming up with the North, somebody from the South teaming up with the North to remove Tinubu is a sabotage. No. And in this case, note, it is not Kwankwaso that is going to be the president if NDC wins. It is Peter Obi. So it is still a Southern candidate. Or else we also look it that way. Tinubu teaming up with Shettima in Northerner and grab the ticket against Obi and other Southern contestants. So what are these guys trying to say? My brothers and sisters, be careful. They are beginning to fan that ethnic crisis. Gradually, this is how some miscreants pick it up. Like the miscreant in the studio who is announcing it already. Others will pick it up. I'm Igbo. How can I'm Igbo be in Lagos? As if, to them, to most of these people, Lagos is favoring Igbo. No, Lagos is not favoring Igbo. Rather, you say Lagos is favoring Nigeria. Headquarters of major companies in Nigeria are being shifted to Lagos. Lagos is not favoring Igbo. No, stop saying that. The arrangement is by the government of Nigeria. If there are working seaports equally like Lagos in other parts of the country, especially in South, South, and Southeast, most Igbo people will be there. They will not be as much as they are in Lagos. So you are not doing us any favor in Lagos. In fact, you are disfavoring us. You constantly hear, hey, the Igbos have been enriched in Lagos. No, the setup called Lagos, Nigeria does not favor Igbo because there is injustice by such setup. Yes, the setup called Lagos, Nigeria is an injustice to other part of the country. The reason I'm saying this is, when you look at the seaport, it appears as if Lagos is the only functioning seaport. Yes, others are working, but at very minimal rate. Most of the ships coming to Nigeria are going to Lagos, almost 90%. So, is that to the favor of Igbo? No. If other seaports in Nigeria are made to function properly, the way Lagos is functioning, Igbos will be there too as well. So I don't want people to start telling us Lagos is favoring Igbo, and for that reason, Igbo will have to vote for Tinubu until say, "Una don't favor us." Now lie. I don't see anything called favor in that. I see disfavor. In fact, I am not happy that our people are moving to Lagos en masse. And the saddest one is they acquire properties there. You indirectly, in the name of whatsoever, you take back their property, you seize it. How does Lagos favor Igbo? Come, let's debate it. If you can. Lagos does not favor Igbo. If you say Lagos favors Nigeria, well, now you sabi. But for everything in Nigeria, headquarters of oil majors, headquarters of this and that, everything, the seaports, all of this to be in Lagos, and you are telling us it's favoring all other Nigerians. No, that is a cheating. You are cheating other states that has same potentials to become fully functioning seaports, where they are being cheated. So you are not trying to favor Igbo, and Igbos will not vote based on Lagos has favored them. They had to vote for Tinubu. No, Lagos is not favor Igbo. If you want to make it plain, you say Lagos favors every other Nigerian equally, or even Lagos favors the people who are the owners of Lagos more than other people. Do you know the amount of tax? See the population of Lagos. Why is it so? Is it because Lagos is the biggest state? No. The reason is because everything is meant to. Nigeria is structured in a way you have to come to Lagos for you to survive. Even if you don't come to Lagos, there is a way whatever you get from Nigeria passes through Lagos. Even if you say, I will remain in Aba, I will remain in my place, the containers, whatever you sell, most of them, Nigeria relies heavily on import. Most of them comes through Lagos. Somebody pays for the clearing, Lagos takes some of the money. Then, before it comes to you, indirectly you are paying for whatever comes into Lagos. So there is a way it has been structured. It is not to our favor. If the government really wants to do something to our favor, things should be properly balanced. Port Harcourt, One Seaport, Calabar Port, they have to function equally as Lagos ports. Niger has to be dredged. Abia State is planning to build a seaport. I don't know whether they will get the approval. But then, any government that wants to really say, I have helped Igbos, should make that to work. Not just making it work, making sure it is approved. Enough of this, wayo. Stop telling us Lagos has favored us, and for that reason we will vote for Tinubu. I'm trying to fully grasp what you're saying. I am not happy, like I said earlier. Our people are being made to go to Lagos. We are being made, it has been structured in a way you have to kiss Lagos for you to survive in Nigeria. No. And I am praying that a particular government will come up and decentralize all of this. Viewers, what do you think? Add your comment on the comment section. Thanks for watching. I'm Azuka OJ. Bye bye for now.